guys, today in the Analects of Confucius 5.24, Confucius makes a very witty observation about the difference between true integrity and performative kindness. We'll get to what that means a little later on. But basically, although it's just a small matter of kitchen supplies, it actually shows how we can twist the truth sometimes to look good in front of other people. And without further ado, let's get started. 5.24, the master said, "Who said that Weisheng Gao was upright? When someone asked him for vinegar, he begged it from a neighbor and gave it to that person." Okay, so basically, the word upright in Chinese, it literally translates to straight. And when applied to a person, it means that you're straightforward and honest and without any hidden intentions. So the correct path to go is when you do have it, then you say you have it and you give it to that person. But when you don't have it, you just say that you don't have it, and that's that. And this path is upright because your actions and your words connect together, and they both connect to the truth. But Weisheng Gao, he was a very nice person, or at least this passage implies it, but he took a different path. He didn't want to say that he didn't have any vinegar because he didn't want to appear not helpful. And because he didn't want to admit that he didn't have any vinegar, he went behind the beggar's back to borrow it from another person and then presented it to the beggar as if it was his own. And yes, that does make that beggar think, oh wow, Weisheng Gao is such a good person. He prioritized his reputation of being a really generous and charitable person over the truth. So he actually wanted people to think, oh, he's such a great guy. And yes, people did think that he was very famous for it, but Confucius saw that as something that is not really upright. And although saying that you don't have any vinegar won't give you any social points, this simple action is very humble, and it presents the truth rather than trying to twist the truth in order to impress other people. And so essentially, Weisheng Gao was just performing this kind act in order for other people to think that he is kind, which is not his real virtue, I suppose. And because virtue comes from you don't realize that you're doing it, you're just doing it for the sake of doing it. And this people admiring you thing is the aftermath of your natural, authentic actions. You might think that Confucius was too hard on him for just a cup of vinegar, but that was likely only one of the examples, and plus, integrity your virtues will show in even the smallest moments. So if you lie just about a cup of vinegar to protect your ego, then what will happen in bigger situations? You'll essentially just do the same thing. So ultimately, if you have something, then just say that you have it. And if you don't have something, then just say that you don't have it, and that's that. That is the real truth, and kindness isn't just about giving something to someone every single time. Kindness is just making the most of what you have and helping other people whenever you can. And plus, I think we talked about this a long time ago, but you shouldn't try to be liked by other people. Instead, you should focus on perfecting yourself and your own character, and people will naturally like you. And so I think there was this example of the tree and the birds nesting in your tree. As a tree, you shouldn't worry about whether or not birds will nest on you, I guess, because that's essentially out of your control. But you should focus on being a good tree and a good sturdy one or a leafy one, so that when birds see you, they go, oh, look, this tree is so awesome, and so they will naturally gravitate toward you and nest on your tree. And yeah, that'll be all today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!